going on? Hey,
I don't know.
Thanks for coming.
You gotta tell me. You're the one who invited me over.
All right, so we're making a table. Today.
Okay.
Coffee table.
All right.
And these are our parts. So we're just gonna take all these parts and we're gonna make a table.
Hey, I think I've seen that 4x4 before.
That was from Jaime's. These are leftover stair treads, pallet wood, top that Jaime gave me.
Okay.
And some Adventech that I stole from the job site.
So Jaime made the top for you?
Yeah, he had a couple of them. This is like the same one that we have in our living room already.
Okay.
What's step one?
Dude, this is your project. I don't know. Looks like we got the hard part out of the way though. So
yes, this has taken us 4 months to do this. So.
4 months? Yeah, I hope not.
So the first thing we need to do is figure out what size we want this in. I can't read that. What's that say?
I don't know. Where's your Fat Max at, man? You get that from a TV mounting box too?
I don't know.
It matches your level, that's for sure.
It was in there. So this is way too big. This is 54 inches. I only need it like 3 feet. Okay, so let's think about this. This is the one that Jaime and I made a couple of years ago. Okay, so this is what we have to compete with. So what it's gonna be is that Adventech.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a competition, bro. We gotta make one as good as Jaime.
But the only difference is me. I
feel
like there's a lot of pressure put on me in this.
So the Adventech I'm gonna put on the bottom, okay?
Okay.
But then I'm gonna put pallet wood across that so you don't see the Adventech.
Right.
Okay. And then you got the 4x4s on the sides.
Yep.
And then instead of this maple that he's got, I'm gonna use pallet wood. So that was what I'm saying is that I need to make sure that this height is pallet wood tight and I don't have some little sliver of a piece.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I need to figure out what height that is. So this one is at like 16 inches.
Okay.
But the one we're building is that the back is going to be open as well because she wants to be able to get into it from both sides. And she wants a shelf in it. And that's where I'm going to use those stair treads.
Okay. Bro, did you dump your litter box in here?
No.
What's this?
This is pro tip, bro.
Pro tip?
So I spilled oil on the ground. And so an easy cleanup is you just put some kitty litter down and what that does is just soaks up the oil. And then that way you can clean it up easy.
Another pro tip, don't spill your oil.
I think Nana did it. Don't say anything. You need that cool machine that Jaime has. And you know what? You take for granted like how awesome Jaime's shop is until you actually come and try to do stuff in your own house. And you're like, dude, this totally sucks because I don't have any of the tools or any of the stuff that you need.
And you got plenty of other stuff.
Yeah, crap. Hey, ask anybody if they want to buy a 3-wheel bike.
3-wheel bike? Dude, I can roll around the job site in that thing.
All right, so I'm cutting this, I think.
It's up to you. What's up with your T-square?
See, they don't make them like this anymore.
There's probably a reason for that.
I think this is I think this was Papaps. This is probably like 50 years old or something. I don't even know, but hey, it's nostalgia.
So you're marking an inch in from both sides.
Yeah, and then I'll put that. That's what it's supposed to be. So again, I'm just winging it, dude, with how Jaime made that one.
Dude, we always wing it.
But I figured, you know, if you're gonna copy off of somebody, Jaime's probably a pretty safe bet to copy off of, you know. Now, these are our posts. Boom, 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 legs, whatever you want to call them.
Hey, don't talk too much, man.
Okay.
I don't want to.
People like it.
I don't want to cut you out like Jaime. We're gonna have to create our own separate channel for all your talking, like they did.
So now I need to know how long I need my legs. Okay.
Yep.
And now that's gonna be dictated on how wide my sides are with my pallet wood.
Right, because you don't want to have to rip a little stripper.
Yeah, dude. I mean, strippers are cute. That's not quite 18. The one upstairs, the one inside is 16 inches.
Okay.
And with that shelf being in there, I think I actually want it maybe a little bit
taller.
Because if the shelf's in there, it's gonna be like it really jammed up.
So that's probably good right there.
I think this is perfect. 17
You gonna leave these nails in here?
Yeah, bro, it's rustic. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
not bean.
that's definitely rustic for sure.
Yeah,
You gonna leave that guy poking out?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we got our post cut to length, and they're going to go here. Now, we want the pallet wood on the sides to groove into here. So we're going to have to groove here. This one we're going to have to groove here, and you get the point. And then those two on the other side, so that way the pallet wood will slide right down in there. I have this set about 5/8 depth for the plywood to sit in. And I started them at 1 inch in, so they'll all be the same. So if I run all of them at the inch, and then I'll just move it over a little bit, until I get to my 1/2 inch, which is the width of the pallet wood, so that they will slide in there.
An easy way to do this would be with a set of dado blades.
I don't know what a dado blade is, so I'm thinking I'm just going to do it this way. I got a little pro tip for you, and I learned this one from Arlo. So I need to move this over so I can take a little bit more material as I go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line. Line, what is line? Right there. So that when I move it, I know how far I've moved it. Because if I didn't have a line there, I didn't know how far I've gone. And I don't want to go too far, so I just want to go a little bit like that. Put it back down and then run it. Okay, so shockingly, we actually came up with our right number. So what we did is I took the distance from here to here, this distance here, 16 5/8, and I know I had a 5/8 groove and a 5/8 groove, so I did 16 5/8 plus 5/8 plus 5/8, and came up with my length of the pallet wood, which would be 17 5/8.
You couldn't see what he was pointing to, but it actually is math.
Oh, me again? Man,
Yeah.
I feel like Jaime in here.
It's you all day.
All right, so we're using this blue thing. What is it, a Craig jig?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're doing is we're doing this, and we're gonna make them so it's inside the table so that you don't see them. And what this will do is this will pocket jig into the top, and it'll hold the top on. And then all the pallet wood on the sides is gonna get pinned in and nailed, and that's gonna hold it. Plus our shelf is gonna be in there, and that's gonna be pinned in and nailed. And our bottom's gonna be there, and that's gonna be pinned in and nailed. So, yeah, I think we'll probably be good to go there, huh?
As long as you don't do any of your dance moves on the table, you'll be
Bro,
good.
have you seen the comments on those dance moves? People love them.
I'm pretty sure they're please never again. I'm scarred for life.
I did see that, I think. Another little trick is just get your material where you want it, and then shoot the crap out of it with some pinwheels to hold it in place. So that way when you're going to put your jig screws in, you know, it's not sliding around on you. And a little extra sturdybility. So another little pro tip I got when working with pallet wood is that I'm gonna get probably 3 pieces out of 1 piece of material. So what I do is I mix them up. I don't want to take and cut 3 straight out of 1 piece and then put them in, because then those are all going to look the exact same. So I grab a different piece each time and kind of mix and match. That way when it all goes together, it doesn't look so uniform. You know, you don't want pallet wood to look, you know, perfect. You want it to look a little, you know, different. So that's why I use different material each time.
Dude, you keep giving all these pro tips. Everybody's kind of come to our channel instead of the Perkins.
But I went a little bit shorter than 5 total boards because, again, I didn't want to have any big gaps or anything. So it looks like I'm about an 1/8 inch short, which is perfect. So I'm just going to take my last piece, rip it to 3 3/8. That'll fit in there perfect, and we'll be good to go. All right, so our next step now is to put a shelf in it. So I have these old stair treads that I'm going to use. So if you look inside here, what I want to do is I want this shelf to kind of break in the middle here. So what I did is I took my total width of 23.5 and I minused 7, which is not right.
You minused it?
Yeah. Since I have 2 pieces, I'm going to make this one 10 and make this one 10. and that way the joint will be dead center. So I'm gonna rip these down to 10 and 10, and then we'll notch them around in there, and we'll put them in.
You gonna domino these together?
Whoa, domino! No, I'm not dominoing anything.
Okay.
Jamie, hope you're not watching. What are you eating now? Dude, your dog's a terror, bro. She's eating all my dog's gonna kick her butt. She eats her volleyball.
I know, dude.
Don't worry, I'll put it in your tab. So we figured out that this is gonna set in halfway here. So that's 1 3/4 inches. Boom, boom. All right, so what I'm gonna do is that, measurements are great and all, but what I like to do is I'm just gonna put this here, put on my 1 3/4 mark. This was better on my brain. Okay, so there, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mark that. But this is, that's the bottom, okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, except it didn't mark this thing.
Hey, you got any duct tape?
No, why?
I kind of had a blowout. Dude, what kind of man doesn't have duct tape?
What kind of man's on crutches? All right, so I got my first shelf board cut out. It's looking banging. Looks good there. So now I just need to figure out where I want to put it. And I mean, do I want it more towards the bottom, more towards the top?
Hold up. The real question is does it matter where you want it?
No, it's where Stephanie wants
Exactly.
it. Exactly. So where would my wife want it?
I don't know if it's safe to assume what a woman wants.
No, never. She'll come home and be like, yeah, that's all right, I guess, Again, so always trying to use as much free material as we can. These are the cross pieces of the pallets. I'm just use this for my little ledger board. Obviously, I don't need the whole thing here, so I'm just gonna rip it in half and then cut it to length inside there and use that as my ledger board to put the shelf on, and that'll be plenty strong enough, unless the kids jump on it or something, but. Why did you want to spin this?
Dude, the time lapse. I can't see what you're doing.
Now I know why Eric always picks you to film.
I think we've hornswallowed ourselves.
Dude, things are going so smooth. I was even thinking to myself, I'm like, man, these videos are getting so much better because we're like actually look like we know what we're doing. And then we run into this problem. So I put this shelf in, I put the ledger board in, but now I can't get that one in. And I don't think it's gonna go, bro. Shelf's done. I think it's gonna look pretty awesome, if you ask me. Now we need to do the bottom. So I guess what we'll do is we will put a little ledger strip here, set down the width of our plywood, and then cut the plywood to fit in here, and then just shoot it. So let's find our advent tech.
It's over here. What's this stuff?
Oh, you don't even know about that. You'll find out about that once you're better and your foot's healed more.
Oh gosh.
Well, it wouldn't be a Ray J video if we didn't have some type of hiccup. We put the shelf in the middle of that table. But the problem is that we have to put the floor on still, or the bottom of it on, which is going to be some thickness. So we're going to do the admin tech, but then I have to put a ledger board to attach that to. And then I don't want to just see this. That's ugly. I was going to put pallet wood on top of that, but now you're talking 2 inches and it's just going to throw everything off. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take these cross pieces from the pallets and just pocket screw them together and make a solid base, and then just set it in there and nail it from the edges, and it'll be super strong and it'll look the same as everything else. So the true essence of a real carpenter is being able to just work on the fly. You know, things aren't going to go perfect all the time, right? You know, this is not perfect by any,
Yeah,
by any
and
means.
how many pocket holes you got in this thing?
Don't worry about that. Let's not focus on that. But focus on, you know what? I adapted, I overcame the situation, and we make it work.
What you meant to say was you forgot to cut these boards to length.
Again,
So
let's
this
focus on the positives, Jones.
Hey, so I see that mulch got spread around.
Yeah, I wear some pants, but I don't really love pants.
Well, if you ever need any more, you can borrow my mulcher.
Oh, Goda?
Yeah, she's pretty good at it.
Yo! This is gonna take me more time to clean up after your dog than it is to build this table.
Dude, just add it to the mulch.
I think she's finished.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Well,
It looks like crap like now, but hopefully when we turn it over, it looks all right.
yeah, I hope so too.
All right, let me see what we got.
You need help? Because I don't think I'm much help. What we got going on here is that corner's about to fall off.
Yeah. And you know what? Even if it did, give it to Rustic table. It wouldn't even matter. But I think I'm gonna fix it.
All right, so it's ready to go downstairs, right?
No, because I've worked too long with you people. My conscience won't let me just throw it down there like that. So I'm gonna
What?
sand it down. I'm gonna sand it down and put some poly on it and make it nice.
Dude, I would have never expected that from you.
I know, me neither, bro. But you know that's what happens when I hang out with you two guys too long. So I got her all sanded down. She's looking nice and smooth. Rough the edges up a little bit so they're not so sharp. Now I'm gonna put some poly on it. I got this Minwax water-based poly. The only problem I see now is that I don't know if I have a paintbrush. So I had good intentions of putting 2 coats of poly on this thing, but then I realized 2 things. One is that I'm kind of running out of time here because I told you I gotta go do a bunch of stuff. And 2 is that I really just don't want to. So I'm thinking that she looks beautiful. I'm thinking she looks great. She got a nice thick coat of poly on her. Wife's gonna love it, and we're gonna call that a wrap.